Looking for F loop. All right, here we go. All right, we are back. I'm doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a demo review for F loop. And these guys are facing a much better team now. And yeah, I'm just going to be reviewing mostly F loop, but I also want to see what F loop and his team is doing. They go fast on the left side here. And they clean up. They get the kill on their demo right away. But it looks like, okay, F-Loop's got to make some moves here. Nice. Get the pack and let's jump back in. They just wiped. I want to see F-Loop go somewhere else. He doesn't need a help cap. I'd love to see F-Loop get into their... Okay, I might have to just get off this. I'd love to see F-Loop already here spotting River. You know what I mean? If he's already starting to pressure these guys River, that's possibly going to let these guys get on the second for free. So they won mid, and there was no sort of contesting on second. There was nothing, no peeking on the second, no thinking about what we're going to do. This is a new comp player mentality. You know, you won mid, and then you just, that's it. So these guys are posturing up big door. It's going to be even Ubers. So we're going to be talking about flanks. Oh, great kill. Not kill, but I like that a lot. Really good damage. That's enough to go in on. With even Ubers, and if you have mid, you can risk one kill. Oh, this guy gets in completely for free. So to prevent that, you need a scout here. You need a scout here, or if you're going to do this, you have someone that's kind of watching this. Or whoever's watching choke can just see, did someone walk through here? Yes. And then call it out. So that was an off-timing sack by this team. I don't know the name of this team. We'll call it Joe's team. Old and Tired, I like that. It's a really good name. Okay, F-Loop goes for a sack because he's trying to get the force on these guys. And they didn't get it. I probably should rewatch what was going on, but I'd like to see, you know what, F-Loop, I'd like to see you go high. I want you to bomb as high as you can. And when you're thinking about, you know, you're trying to sack, you know, your whole team is kind of setting you up for that. These guys used through. They did not need to do that because you guys were barely set up. And finally the heavy gets out a little bit late. Ooh, Divvy could have maybe stayed on height and stayed in that pocket. I don't think you guys needed to use Uber there. But you held. You held. Nice, and they're only 2 up. Okay, in this situation, everyone's got to clear. We got to clear lockers. We got to clear wood. That's why. Nope. You guys have to clear this stuff together. We're leaving last together. Okay, I'm glad that your flank, you know, took care of that. But you guys need to talk about which lanes you're clearing when you're leaving last for every single map. You say there's 2 up, we need to spot 2. We need to think about the 2 people that are up. Can you spot 2 as you transition to the next point? No? Okay, there could be someone hiding. Also with Gully Wash, here's some other spots you gotta check. Where am I? Right here, people can hide here. This is water. There's a lot of spots that you can hide to backgap. I mean, when we played you guys here, we were able to get away with that. F-Loop's getting in a little bit late here. You guys are down 1. It's even Ubers. I like that bomb a lot, F-Loop. There you go. They use, but you're going to go down for it, I think. 9 health on the ground. There's no way you're getting up here. This is just a death spot. You're calling for bed now. You're almost like useless down in that corner. And you keep calling for medic. I feel like it's almost better, you know. Nice. I like to see, this is nice. Oh, you almost got out. Swit. Nice, that was really great. You guys taxied out of there. That could have very well been a death up there of your medic, and you wouldn't have been even Ubers. Divvy, I like that you got the gun up already. That looks great. Let's see your positioning on this last hold. It's even Ubers. I keep calling what the Ubers are because that's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. I'd also like for you to move these sticks. They're down 1. All right, you can make a move here. F-Loop, this is your time to sack. Missed opportunity. Some of the... if they're down a scout, that's even more of a reason to get in. Okay, now that because they lost a scout and they lost it in a weird sort of aggressive timing, we need to be talking about off classes. This is a really good opportunity for them to off class. So we need to be spotting. None of your soldiers are spotting river. What I like to do is I'll jump up on here and then I'll jump out. Oh, and then a sniper takes out your NG. I like this. I like that a lot. Someone's got to pressure. This guy cannot just shoot here for free. Someone has to pressure. Like, they pressure cooked you guys. But what really needs to happen is, you know, one of your soldiers need to immediately pressure that in. Nice. I like that you stood this guy up. All right, they're down 1. This is your turn to sack, F-Loop. Come on. Go, 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 go. What are you waiting for? And you missed your opportunity. F-Loop, are you the roamer or are you just here to spectate? That's mean to say. I need to relax a little bit. Let's. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna be a little bit harsh on you, but this is the time to be harsh. You know what I mean? We're criticizing every little movement that you do. That's 2 missed opportunities. Bang Banger actually won for the sack. I would like F-Loop for you to recognize. You have to start recognizing your sack timings. And the faster you recognize them, the faster and the more effective they'll be. The second they lose somebody, it's even Ubers. It's your turn to sack, and you need to start communicating with your team where you want to sack from and how your team can help you achieve that. And obviously Bang Banger can sack as well. That's fine. Nobody is like watching. Okay, we should be calling one person water. But what I'd like to see is a soldier like here, a soldier peeking here. We need to identify where the combo is. That way the demo knows where to sync their spam. You know what I mean? Good debt from Cinema.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
And you get forced. That's not good. With 25 seconds left, they're down 3. Let's see if you guys could get second. Your demo's on last. You guys are just totally split. That wasn't a decision. They were down 3 and they had Uber. Personally, I think that you guys should have gone for some way to force them. Although that was great. I like to see that. You guys got the early force on them. Looks like it's going to be just a reset. Okay. Not too bad holding. Or just reset to mid. Don't cap second. The reason you want to reset to mid is because now you're fighting for mid cap and you're not worrying about, you know, capping second and how you're going to transition to mid. You already transitioned to mid. So just take the delay. All right, watch this roll out. Extra Rocky didn't need to do that. Extra Rocky didn't need to do that. Okay, you're going up the drop down. You're spotted. $110 health. Let's see if we can get this back. Great, nice flank. You should be calling to your team. When I call that I'm going up drop down, I want my team to be flooding in. So if they look at me, my teammates get the kills. If they don't look at me, I get all the kills. But it's all happening in unison. That was great. I like that a lot. This play works less and less and less and less as you go up in the divs. Because better teams are going to always be spotting you, and they'll call it out. And if someone calls this out, like let's say you see that happening, one of your soldiers' job is to kind of watch this, to deny it. Something's behind. It was their demo. Wow. That's crazy. You know why that's crazy? Wait, how did Trobin just die? That is such a... That is... What? What just happened? I'm so confused by that. Also, why is nobody here at choke? Someone's got to watch this. Everybody's up. What the fuck? Who's watching this choke? You guys are playing... You've already conceded mid. Alright, get out. Nobody's willing... Okay, soldiers, you have to... We have to be contesting these chokes. Even though they have an Uber advantage, somebody's got to be here throwing rockets down. No choke can be left for free. And I understand that you don't have enough health, but like you could have got maybe this pack or... That's just a discipline thing. Good force. I didn't see it, but I can just tell. You got the force. You did your job. But now we really have to be disciplined here. How are we going to hold this last? One person got into water. I don't know if anyone spotted it, though. So this cap time could be a little bit of an issue. He's on pain train. Wow. I think they needed to coordinate a little bit better. You guys are doing a really good job of holding. They got so much cap time. In that time he was capping, if the rest of the team flooded in while all 5 of you are on that point, it would be GG. And like I said, I'm being ultra critical. You know, just take it with a grain of salt. Like, please don't get upset from what I'm saying. This is just to try to make you guys better. Alright, your team's trying to flood in. It's even Ubers. You guys lost one. There you go. That's your sack. Again. I thought you were the roamer. Now you can... Every team can be different. Uh-oh. This guy gets in through lower for free. I don't know why. Oh, good rockets, F-Loop. Good rockets, and then you push this guy out. Nice. That looked great. It's... I will just say this, as people get to the point, here's your lines of defense. You have traps that can dead on whoever gets on the point. And then both your soldiers need to be bombing the point as well. So just be thinking about that and coordinate with your team. They're down 3. You guys are so slow to get out here. Actually, Bang Banger had some good speed there. I like this. See this? Where you're like, you're pressuring them at choke. Nice, perfect. This should be a free kill. That's too bad. I want to see some... Yeah, there you go, F-Loop. I think your soldiers need to be, especially you, F-Loop, you need to be more disciplined at getting on these chokes. Now, you guys are disad by like 20%. It's not really enough for a team to go on, but they could take it if they were counting perfectly. I like this hold. 2 soldiers at choke. Get some ammo. 2 soldiers at choke and then a demo at big door. Alright, even Ubers. They lost 13-second advantage. Better teams will probably take it. Maybe. Lots of fighting going on here. You're down 1. Uh-oh. And they're flooding in here. This is not great. This could be an opportunity for you guys to pull your combo back, possibly. Good kill. All right, we evened it out. Nice. Oh, you guys lost your demo. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. We need to talk about exchanging now. We're going to be exchanging. Get some kills. There you go. There's 1. And they used... Okay. All right. This is looking... Okay. Nice. How are we going to collapse on this? Nice, F-Loop. I like it. Good kill. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I like that a lot, F-Loop. What you just did. Nice. Locking down these chokes. Demo's caught in. There's a scout that got caught in. Trade out with a demo. That's fine. Alright. Let's... You're bound down both your soldiers, and your demo fell down to the ground. I don't know. You looked like you wanted to get back up. You guys have a little bit of uber advantage. This was actually, I feel like you guys could have. All right, now let's get in. Let's get in. Let's get in. Let's get in. We need to be spotting though. Divvy, what are you doing, dude? Divvy's like this. Yep, got it, guys. It's like, should be looking around. Just always assume somebody's hiding. Alright, let's see how you guys handle this. So it's even Ubers. We're looking about, we want to get the gun down, we want to be spotting, and we want to talk about how we're going to stack. Oh, Divvy gets into water. Did he get in for free? Was he not spotted? This is great. Looks like they are kind of rotating to do. Yeah. The second you heard moving out, that could have been an opportunity to sack. Now you lost Swit. You guys are down one. F-Loop, you have to sack. Like, your teammate going for that point opens up a lot of opportunity. Like, Bang Banger goes in for a sack again. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe F-Loop's not the roamer. Maybe, I don't know what I'm looking at. I bet, it feels like Bang Banger is going for all the sacks. And maybe he's just in a position to. I guess the way I think about roamer is you're always trying to be the aggressive sacker, and you're always trying to look for those plays. Bang Banger going for a sack, but they didn't even have. This was, I didn't like this. I don't like that timing a lot. Because now, instead of Bang Banger, instead of going for that, you should have been here trying to get them and working with your demo to back them out. That way you can hold mid. That's good. I like what you did, F-Loop, but just you did it too late. They already saw where you were gonna hide. Okay, we're exchanging, or we're trying to exchange, and they get out, and they're through choke. This is not looking good. Time to go, guys. Time to go. We need to be talking about how we're leaving this situation.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Oh, looks like you. Yep. Now they're. Oh god, this is not good. Now you guys are completely flanked. You're about to lose the game. You're about to lose the round. F-Loop, make a decision. Make a decision. Make a decision. How did you guys get out of that one? There's a soldier and River. Hopefully Divvy gets him. Divvy trades out. Nice. Wow. You guys could have lost the round there. Very, very easily. I don't know how a scout flanked you and they used Uber, sandwiched you guys, and you held. That's crazy. All right, even Ubers, and they're down one. Cinema's setting up traps. We're back in idle. I like that you're trying to peek. Now Bang Banger's trying to peek after you peeked. That's a recipe for death. Even Ubers, you have 10% advantage. Ooh, looks like you're gonna go for a play here. I like this. I like this. You're in really good position. No one spotted you. Let's get in. Let's get in. Let's get in. Can anyone spot at choke? Oh man. Can anyone spot at choke where that? Nice. Good kill. Good kill. It was a hair ahead of time. Do you see how that they didn't even have Uber? So the problem about sacking when they don't have Uber is you have to get the kill. Which means maybe even, you know, you might have to hit 3 rockets. You did a pencil jump right up in front of everybody. That just doesn't work at the higher divs, but nice, that was so close. Now they're behind. Let's see. You know that you're going to be encountering people on your own.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
You guys are just flooding into second. Middle caps the same speed as second. That's how you guys were able to get middle. So the same tech you just used against them, they used against you. So I didn't really like that. You guys knew you had people behind, and then you pushed forward. Like, I feel like you guys should have made a decision and worked with your spawners to take out the people that were behind, and then you reset on mid. Instead, you guys split your forces. You went forward on Gully Wash. It's really weird that middle caps the same as second, but you guys, I mean, I think you guys are aware of that. You're down to. This is super. I was super dangerous to take that fight. F-Loop. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. They have Uber advantage, and you're down 2. We need to reset on last. I want to see one of your soldiers watch River. Yeah, there you go. Cinema's spotting River. That should be a soldier. You know what I mean? One of the best ways to hold last when you're at a disadvantage is a pyro gets close. Like, pyro is either here or here, and you're watching, and people are spotting. That way you can rotate the meta or the pyro. Yeah. All right. Well, it's a hard fought first round. I probably should be slowing things down, but I just want to say, hey, pyro on last on Gully is really effective. You just have to bring the heals over. You have to rotate as you see where their combo's coming. So you could pyro jump up to here if nothing's spotted. River. All right, let's see the next mid. Another bad jump. I want to see you clean up these jumps a little bit. Excellent. I love where you landed. Perfect, F-Loop. But you need to get out of there. You did what you needed to do. Time to move. You did what you needed to do. You got that kill, and then and the medic was caught here. Maybe the decision is jump. The decision, you got here, you did what you needed to do, and then you made no decision. Being on height's not bad. But also, you split their combo, and the rest of the fight was going on here. I think a better decision for the roamer. Grab the medic, and now we're even Ubers. I mean, even Ubers on last is 10 times better than being at disad on last. I would have liked to see you throw a rocket down sooner, so you could juggle them at the shutter. Nice, excellent. You have no health and you're chasing this kill. You should be calling one soldier River. Man, you guys lost your medic. You're doing these great plays and then you're throwing them away by not resetting fast enough. Soldier in River. What? Or no, soldier outside. Oh, that looked like it was River. Good kill. Lock down the chokes. No. Don't spam the chokes. Jump to the chokes. Jump above the chokes. You know what I mean? Jump up here, or, you know, have a presence. Your med will be following up any second. I need you to lock these chokes down harder. Even Ubers, we're waiting for them to sack. They have one guy behind. I don't know if you guys know it. Okay, if they want to exchange when they're down a scout, that's fine. But I feel like you missed the sack opportunity again. Like the second their scout died, I want to see you going for plays, F-Loop. If you're the roamer.
Our control point is being captured.
You're down 2, time to leave. Time to leave. Man, I don't know what happened there, but that was okay, so you guys are exchanging. We're not trying to push in if we're exchanging. We're trying to just sustain. Get some kills, and then move in with the advantages after the exchange is over. I think you guys overcommitted. I didn't see it exactly, but I can just based on the outcome. This scout's feeding. This guy's feeding. Even Ubers. We're looking for a pick here. I like your mobility though. I like what you're doing. I want to see you spotting a little harder though. This is not a bad spot though. Good surf. Someone just got into water for free again. If you're gonna watch up here, your other soldier needs to really be helping lock down river. Spotting river, spotting where their combo is. Someone can't run across here for free. It has to be spotted. Bang Banger's in a tough spot. Good kill, Cinema. I'd like to... F-Loop, if Bang Banger calls, you know, he's getting pressured river, and he's in a tough spot, I want to see you bail him out. Nice they use, you get the force, but you... It costs you 3. The only caveat is... they lost their demo, maybe. Another water play. Damn. F-Loop, I like that you went for... You did your job, finally. But you lost 3 for it. I don't know. Just maybe a little bit better communication. Who's going for the force? When I'm going for the force, I'm making sure everyone knows because I'm about to die. And we can't be down a ton of people. You keep showing up to mid with like not enough health. Your rollout is scuffed. Good shot, dude. Nice. Good kill, good kill, good kill. Oh! Oh! That was nice. Okay, I want to say this, F-Loop. When you're making that jump up here and you had to decide on the medic or the demo to kill, that decision is based on how your team is doing. Okay? You keep losing your medic on these mids. You keep having disad. Instead of the demo, go for the med. Because you kill the med, at least you're even Ubers for last. It is really bad to be disad holding last. So just maybe prioritize the medic kill if you can choose. If you can choose between the demo or the medic, nice kill. Great kill, actually. Oh, another almost good kill. All right, we're gonna turn eyes quick. Dang. I mean, you got your 2 kills. Like I said, though, it's just gonna be really difficult if you guys are disad. That's why you're losing these rounds, is you keep putting yourself disad last. All right, let's look at this rollout. Something's wrong. This is a good first jump. Not bad. Don't shoot, don't shoot. And one there. I feel like you should be about 250 right here. Something's off. You're missing. All right, you spotted them going up drop down, and they're all left side. There's nothing to go up to on drop down here. F-Loop, your team's dying. You're missing the entire mid. Okay, you're gonna hide on this mid, which is okay. All right, now let's look at the cap time. ×2. Go, 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 go. You can delay it. You can delay it. You go, go, go. What are you waiting for? You're waiting to fight Joe? You waited for everything to happen. What are you waiting for, F-Loop? You're not delaying second. You're not delaying mid. You're not even playing the game. Might as well. Hey, sit back. Let's have some water, I guess. F-Loop, you missed the whole game, man. Oh, there we go. Hey, good to see you, dude. Oh God. All right, I'd say my notes for that round is you should probably play the round. I do not want to see you hiding. And if you do hide, you're hiding for a reason. You're hiding for a reason. So remember when I just said, okay, they went to ×2 on that midpoint? That's when you get in and delay. That's when you're taking a 1v1. Okay, that's fine. You missed that timing. Now we're delaying second. You have to delay one of those. If you just wait for the round to be over, You're not doing anything. Okay. I think you guys are honestly close. I think you were close to beating that team. There's a little bit of min-maxing going on. There's a lot that the mids just were so scuffed. Maybe we should look at those again. Let's just take a look at these mids really quick. Because they kept going left side, and I feel like there was no urgency from your soldiers to bomb in on them, to punish. All right, they're going left right away. They have one guy in the air. You guys are so slow. 2 scouts on the ground. That's terrible. If both your scouts are on the ground, you've already lost this mid. And then F-Loop, I feel like you were out of the mid again. So, okay. If they go right side, their right side, or your left, if they go into your demo, I need your soldiers to jump up here. You did this once. This was great. Someone just said weird fight. Yeah, that's not that weird. This is really normal for teams to go up. And the soldier that jumped up here took the distraction of both your scouts on the ground. I need one of your scouts to jump up here and immediately start contesting the people that are coming fast this way. Your demo should be pushing them out, and then one of your other soldiers, or both your soldiers, should be bombing and punishing them. Secondly, I need you guys to lock down chokes. Where are you going, Bang Banger? Bang Banger, you're watching the flank now. Do not take your eyes off this flank. He just got in for free. That's why this play happens. That's why that play happened. You took your eyes. You should be watching this choke like right here. I like it right here. You can even, I mean, you can be aggressive and play this pack if you want. And then I don't know what this play was. I don't know what that was. Okay. Let's go to that next mid. All right. Now these guys went right side, and it should have worked. I think they had the better positioning, and you didn't have the urgency to kind of get out and address it. There you go. Nice, Swit. I like that you took that side. Now it's going to be even sides here. F-Loop. This is now maybe an opportunity to come up. Yeah, see, because they were on the right side, coming up through drop down was a good play. There you go. Nice. Okay, you win the mid. Demo goes behind. Whatever. Fuck them. Nobody gets mid. What? Because you guys didn't get mid, now Bang Banger came up on last. Do you see how that's such a... Like, you guys couldn't spend 1 second. And if Bang Banger comes up there... Oh, that was great. Nice, Bang Banger. I like that you cleared that for him. And then this is so wrong. Like, you guys are just so split. I've already mentioned it. We don't need to talk about it. You guys are taking, like, 2 separate fights. And you lose Trobin for it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Both your soldiers just, like, flee. Nobody got this pack and is holding down this choke. Nobody's here. Why even stay in here? Why even be... You're like... It's almost like you're standing back here to watch them come in. Hey, guys, mid's for free. Guys, hey, mid's free, guys. Come on in. You guys should have proximity chat on. That way you guys can tell them. Why are you staying in on this? You guys already conceded, and you lose both 3 people. That is horseshit. That should never happen. And then F-Loop bails you guys out. But F-Loop, I will say this. You guys are down 3 and you're going for that play. Better teams are already in on last, and you have already lost a round. Okay, let's go to the next mid. So let's see. They might go up left side again. This guy's going fast. Underneath. One soldier high bombing. The fight is all happening here on the left. Yeah, it just kind of all happened so fast. F-Loop, I like where you landed, and like I said, we have already covered that, but I'd have to rewatch from everyone's perspective to see really what's happening. Final mid, we'll see what's going on. I want to see what's going on with just good. Soldier, you're just a little slow, F-Loop. Nice, we're letting this mid develop. Trobin, you kind of got caught out. Everyone just kind of got caught out. I think you guys just like sat here and a decision wasn't made to like push across. So I don't know. If I were you guys, really, I would, as a team, slow down and really take a look at these mids. And just be like, all right, how are we losing this fight, this fight, this fight? How are we losing this, this, and this? And make some decisions and say, okay, well, if this happens, we're going to do this, this, and this. You know, if we see them push left, we do this. If we see someone go drop down, we do this. And then maybe call some mids where you guys, like, I think the one mid that you guys won, I mean, you guys won 2 mids, but where F-Loop goes drop down, and that was kind of like the biggest play, but that was like the only mid that they really let you develop. It kind of felt like red team was in control of the mids and they were the aggressors. So I will just say this, maybe do some more mids where you guys are like, hey, we're gonna be the aggressors, we're gonna, you know, identify what's happening. And yeah, I think really talking about them, because mids are so important. Because mids, if let's say you lose mid, you didn't get their medic, and they get yours, you're holding last with disad, which is really a huge, like, that's like the biggest sort of recipe for losing the round. Also, Cinema is like, I don't know, a scout to just run at Cinema and get that kill is so strange. You know what I mean? Because your scout should be coming up here and helping that fight, or a soldier's coming up and cleaning up that kill. That scout should be a free kill. Scouts shouldn't just be able to walk up here for free. Maybe if that's happening, you put a sticky right here. Maybe this is the answer, because like instead of trying to sink one here, you put one here. You stop that scout from going fast. They take 60 damage, and that's enough for you guys to double bomb on. Finding those little picks and advantages to then go off of is going to be super important, and that's for every map. Okay, cool. Well, I hope that's enough to go on and focus on. I really want to see your soldiers locking down chokes. F-Loop, I want to see you going for sacks. Really look for those sack timings, and work on your jumping a little bit. I want you to see a little bit more mobile and I want you to see some like confident decision making coming out of you. Yeah, I think that's really key, and we'll keep watching these reviews, and I'll keep critiquing, and try not to take it too personal at all. I'm just I'm gonna be hypercritical because this is my chance to do that, and I think you guys are well on your way to being a great team. We just got to refine and define what your roles are, and what to look out for. Cool. All right, GG's.